my kids mean a lot to me, my family means a lot to me, so I tend to put other people first, which is awesome, but this was for me. My name is Rebekah Beltran, and I am from San Angelo, Texas. Actually, my primary care provider suggested it for me because me and my husband were trying to have a baby, and she thought that the insurance would cover some of it, and then they came back to me and were like, we're not going to cover any of it, and it's going to be $15,000, and I kind of just laughed because I was like, that's not possible. So I just didn't think there was like another option, so I just kind of like let it go. So I actually went back home and visited my niece and my aunt, and I was telling them about this procedure and how expensive it was in the US, and I was really bummed. I wanted to do it. Well, my niece travels to Mexico a lot, and she was like looking it up, and she's really good at researching, and she's like, I found this OCC place, it seems really legit. And then she was reading up on Dr. Ortiz, and she was like, I feel really good about this and really confident, and so she wanted me to come do it with her. Unfortunately, I didn't have my passport at the time, and with COVID and everything, I couldn't go with her, so she went in September of 2020 and came back and just did phenomenal. They're a really big support system to me, my family is. And so they were just really encouraging, and I was like, I can do this, and I want to do this. So I went through the proper channels, I got my passport and everything, and here I am, having someone to talk through with it and just have the support to be there with you. And it doesn't necessarily have to be somebody who's done it, but just that support system. But it was really encouraging to have two family members that had already completed the surgery, and then to kind of bounce ideas off of. They did tell me about some of the support pages, so I did check those out, and so that was really comforting as well, and just getting to know the people here and kind of the reasons as to why they chose to do this. So, like, no more excuses. Like, it's my life, and I want to do this for me. So I started everything. I called. Everybody was so friendly, the staff, and sorry, I'm like the crier of the family, so I'm getting all emotional, but these are happy tears. That's what my kids, happy tears. But I got with the staff, and I got with my family, and I just was like, I don't know, I'm a godly person. I was like, this just feels right. I was a little nervous, like, okay, I'm getting ready for it, but it was very explained to me, if you do these things, it is very highly unlikely that you're gonna have issues. And I did a pre-op diet. I followed the recommendations. I, did everything that, they said to do. And honestly, my niece is even kind of like, are you sure you're okay? Everything's okay? I'm like, yeah, like, it's great. So I feel really good. You definitely, with the OCC, you are treated as a person. And I'm not gonna badmouth my local primary care physician. She's really great, but you do get a lot more one-on-one, and you feel like you all really care about our success. And I think it's because you just make that a priority. And unfortunately in the States, they've just got so many things that they have to follow and do that the person slips through the crack. And so you're not having that one-on-one personal experience, which can affect your recovery if you don't feel like you're connecting. And so I would say, me coming back, yeah, I'm gonna be a different person, and I'm excited, but I'm still gonna be the me. I'm still gonna be fun. I'm still gonna be, Rebekah. But if you're kind of struggling with what to do, like, just reach out, talk to me, talk to other people who've gone through it, call them. They're so helpful and so trustworthy. I think it's just like knowing that there was this option, being able to finally like do this kind of dream that I had for myself, for my body. It's heart and collie. So I don't know, my kids mean a lot to me, my family means a lot to me, so I tend to put other people first, which is awesome, but this was for me. So it feels really good to do something for me.